That's right, Alice. This is the first change to the flood map since 2005. And take a look to my left. That's the Nanticoke River in Seaford. And after 8 years, the change is meant to modernize the ever-changing landscape of the waterways. And at the meeting this evening, the question was, who will pay more and who will pay less? Ed McCaffrey of Lewis navigates his way through an online portal. It shows where the biggest risk for flooding can be found. He types in his address and isn't too surprised to hear that his house is right in the middle of a flood risk area.
This street here is one of the lower points of this whole island. I mean, we get water when a lot of people don't get water.
And with flood risks comes higher insurance rates. So high, in fact, that McCaffrey has decided to do away with insurance altogether. But now the flood risk map is changing in Sussex County. And as the borders move, some will find themselves with a higher insurance rate and others with a lower one.
If it's less, I'll probably get it again, but I dropped it because it was too much.
When you cross over this bridge in Lewis, you enter an area surrounded by water on both sides. And obviously it's a beautiful view, but it also brings some risks for flooding.
I understood some of the risk, but certainly it's a different landscape now with the magnitude of the storms that we're having.
That's Christine Long. She lives down the street from McCaffrey, right next to this canal that consistently floods her lawn. She too is within the flood risk borders and says she already has to pay more than $4,000 for house insurance. She hopes it doesn't climb any higher.
It's not going to be a debate. It's going to be a matter of numbers. You know, what can I afford to handle and what can't I? Now that meeting began at 4 o'clock in Georgetown, and members that were in attendance included those from FEMA as well as DENREC and County Council. There are also many people who just want to know what they're going to be paying for insurance this year. Reporting live in Sussex County on the Nanticoke, Evan Kozloff, WBOC News, Seaford.